Hello everyone, this is Arvind Egireddy. In this video, I will be talking about the volume of sphere. We are covering this topic from NCERT Class 9 Maths, which is from Chapter 13 of Surface Area and Volumes. The volume of sphere is capacity it has, and the shape of the sphere is round and three-dimensional. So it has three axes such as x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, which define its shape. The volume here depends on the diameter or radius of the sphere. Since if we take the cross section of the sphere, it is a circle. Let us now demonstrate a method to derive the formula for finding the volume of the sphere. The following material is required to find the volume of the sphere. We require a hollow spherical ball of known radius. We require a hollow cylinder having its height equal to twice the radius of the sphere and base radius equal to radius of the spherical ball. And we require a container bigger than the cylinder to place the cylinder inside. And we require some water. In the first step, we need to fill the cylindrical container up to the brim with water as shown in the figure 13.30a. In the second step, we need to place the spherical ball of known radius in the cylindrical container. Some of the water in the container will overflow into the other container through which it is kept, like shown in the figure 13.30b. In the third step, we measure the water overflowed through the measuring cylinder as shown in the figure 13.30c. Suppose the radius of the immersed sphere is r, then evaluate 4 by 3 pi r cube. We will observe that this value will be equal to the measure of the volume of water that is being overflowed. We can repeat this experiment repeatedly with spheres of varying radius and we get the same result. That is, the volume of the sphere is equal to 4 by 3 times pi times the cube of its radius. Thus, the volume of the sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, where r is the radius of the sphere. Since the hemisphere is half of the sphere, the volume of hemisphere is half times the volume of the sphere. That is half times 4 by 3 times pi times cube of the radius. That is 2 by 3 pi r cube, where r is the radius of the hemisphere. Now, let us start solving the exercise problems. First problem. Find the volume of the sphere whose radius is first bit 7 centimeters and second bit 0.663 meters. So here we are given the radius of the sphere and we need to find the volume of the sphere. Volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now substituting the value of pi as 22 by 7 and radius as 7 centimeters, we get 1437.33 centimeter cube. In the second problem, we are given the radius as 0.63 meters and we need to find the volume of the sphere. Again here volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now substituting the value of pi as 22 by 7 and radius r as 0.63 meters, we get 1.05 meter cube. Now coming to the second problem, we need to find the amount of water displaced by the solid spherical ball of diameter 28 centimeters and second problem 0.21 meters. So we are given the diameter of the sphere as 28 centimeters and need to find the amount of water displaced, which is nothing but the volume of the sphere. Here the radius of the sphere is diameter by 2, that is 28 by 2, which is 14 centimeters. Now amount of water displaced is equal to volume of sphere, which is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now substituting the value of pi as 22 by 7 and radius as 14 centimeters, and by solving it we get 11498.66 centimeter cube. In the second problem, we are given the diameter as 0.21 meters and need to find the amount of water displaced. So here radius of sphere r is diameter by 2, that is 0.21 by 2, that is 0.105 meter. Now amount of water displaced is equal to volume of sphere, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now again here substituting the value of pi as 22 by 7 and r as 0.105, and by solving we get 0.004851 meter cube. Let us see the third problem. The diameter of a metallic ball is 4.2 centimeters. What is the mass of the ball if the density of the metal is 8.9 grams per centimeter cube? So we are given a metallic ball whose diameter is 4.2 centimeters and need to find the mass. So given density of the metal as 8.9 grams per centimeter cube. We know that density is mass by volume. So to find the mass, we must know volume. Volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Here radius is diameter by 2, that is 4.2 by 2, which is a 2.1 centimeters. So volume of sphere is 4 by 3 times 22 by 7 times cube of 2.1. So we get by solving 38.808 centimeter cube. Now density is equal to mass by volume. That implies mass is equal to density into volume. That is mass is equal to 3.4539 grams. Coming to fourth problem, the diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. What fraction of the volume of the earth is the volume of the moon? So here we are given the diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 the diameter of the earth. Now let the diameter of the earth is x. So the diameter of the moon becomes x by 4. Hence radius of earth is x by 2 and radius of moon is x by 8. So now volume of the moon by volume of earth is 4 by 3 pi, 3 times the radius of moon, by 4 by 3 pi radius of earth cube. So here radius of moon cube by radius of earth cube, because 4 by 3 pi and 4 by 3 pi will get cancelled. So it is x by 8 cube by x by 2 cube. By solving we get it as 1 by 64. So volume of moon is equal to 1 by 64th of the volume of earth. That is, the volume of moon is 1 by 64 times the volume of the earth. Now coming to the fifth problem, how many liters of milk can a hemisphere bowl of diameter 10.5 centimeters hold? So here we are given a hemispherical bowl whose diameter is 10.5 centimeters. We need to find how many liters of milk this bowl can hold. So we need to find the volume of the hemisphere in liters. So here volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. So first we need to find out the radius. Here the radius is diameter by 2, that is 10.5 by 2 which is equal to 5.25 centimeters. So volume of bowl is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now substituting pi as 22 by 7 and r as 5.25 centimeters, we get 303.1875 centimeter cube. Now we need to convert this centimeter cube into liters. As we know that 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1 liter. So 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 by 1000 liters. From this we get volume of the bowl as 0.303 liters approximately. Coming to the sixth problem, a hemispherical tank is made up of an iron sheet 1 centimeter thick. If the inner radius is 1 meter, then find the volume of the iron used to make the tank. So here we are given a hemispherical tank which is hollow from inside and it is 1 centimeter thick. The inner radius is 1 meter. Now we need to find the volume of the iron used and which is equal to the volume of the outer hemisphere minus volume of the inner hemisphere. Here inner radius R1 is 1 meter and outer radius R2 is 1 meter plus 1 centimeter. So it will become 1 meter plus 1 by 100 meters, which is 1.01 meters. Now the volume of iron used is equal to volume of outer hemisphere minus volume of inner hemisphere. That is 2 by 3 pi r2 cube minus 2 by 3 pi r1 cube. Taking 2 by 3 pi common, we get 2 by 3 pi into r2 cube minus r1 cube. That is 2 by 3 into 22 by 7 times 1.01 cube minus 1 cube. So by solving it, we get as 0.06348 meter cube. Now coming to seventh problem, find the volume of the sphere whose surface area is 154 centimeter square. So here we are given the surface area of the sphere and need to find the volume. We don't know what is radius. Now let us suppose r as r centimeters, that is radius as r centimeters. Since surface area is given as 154 centimeter square. So since we are taking radius as r centimeters, we are taking centimeter because surface area is also given in centimeters. So here surface area is 154 centimeter square. That means 4 pi r square is equal to 154. Now substituting pi value as 22 by 7 and solving, we get r is equal to 3.5 centimeters. So here now the volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So substituting pi as 22 by 7 and r as 3.5 centimeters and solving it, we get volume of sphere as 179.67 centimeter cube. Now coming to the eighth problem, a dome of building is in the form of a hemisphere. From inside, it was whitewashed at a cost of rupees 4989.60. If the cost of whitewashing is rupees 20 per square meter, find the inside surface area of the dome and volume of the air inside the dome. So here the dome of one building is in the shape of an hemisphere and we whitewashed it from inside, which cost rupees 498.96 to whitewash. So we are given the rate of whitewashing as rupees 2 per square meter. Now we need to find the inside surface area of the dome. We know that area of whitewash into cost of whitewash is equal to total cost. So area of whitewash into 2 is equal to rupees 498.96. So area of whitewash is equal to 498.96 by 2, which is 249.96 9.48 meters square. So here the area whitewashed is nothing but it is the curved surface area of the hemisphere. Therefore, the inner surface area of the dome is 249.48 meters square. Since the area whitewashed is the curved surface area of the hemisphere, we got the inner surface area of the dome as 249.48 meters square in the previous slide. Now, volume of air inside the dome is equal to volume of hemisphere. That means volume of the air inside the dome will be equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube. So here let the radius be r meters. Here we are taking r in meters since the surface area is in meters, meter square. So 2 pi r square is equal to 249.48 meters square. Now substituting pi as 22 by 7, we get the r value as 6.3 meters. So here the volume of air inside the dome is equal to volume of the hemisphere, which is the 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now substituting the value of pi as 22 by 7 and r as 6.3, we get 523.908 meter cube. Coming to problem 9, 27 solid iron spheres, each of radius r and surface area s are melted to form a sphere with surface area s dash. We need to find the radius r dash of the new sphere, and in the second bit we need to find the ratio of s and s dash. So we are given 27 solid spheres which are shown here in this particular figure, whose radius is r and surface area is s. Now we need to melt them all and make a big sphere whose radius is supposed to be r dash and the surface area is s dash. Now need to find the radius r dash. So here when we need to melt these spheres, small spheres, when we melt them their volume remains constant. So my volume of 27 spheres of radius r will be equal to volume of big sphere of radius r dash. So 27 times 4 by 3 pi r cube will be equal to 4 by 3 pi r dash cube. So here now 4 by 3 pi and 4 by 3 will get cancelled, and we will be having 27 r cube is equal to r dash cube. So r dash cube is equal to 3r whole cube. See, by cutting cube gets cancelled and we get r dash is equal to 3r. Now ratio of s and s dash is equal to surface area of sphere with radius r by surface area of sphere with radius r dash. That is, surface area of the sphere is 4 pi r square. So it will be 4 pi r square by 4 pi r dash square. That is equal to 4 pi and 4 pi will get cancelled. So it will be r square by r dash square. We know that r dash is equal to 3r. So it will be r square by 3r whole square. So that is r square by 9r square, which is equal to 1 by 9. So the ratio of s and s dash will be 1 by 9. Now let us see that problem 10. A capsule of medicine is in the shape of a sphere of diameter 3.5 millimeters. How much medicine in millimeter cube is needed to fill this capsule? So here we are having a capsule which is in the shape of a sphere and whose diameter is 3.5 millimeters. We need to find how much medicine we can fill in the capsule. So we need to find the volume of the capsule. So capsule is in the form of a sphere. Now the radius of the sphere R is diameter by 2, which is 3.5 by 2. So which is 1.75 millimeters. Now the medicine needed for its filling is nothing but it is the volume of the sphere, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now substituting the value of pi as 22 by 7 and r as 1.75 millimeters, we get 22.46 millimeter cube. Thank you all for watching my video. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for the latest notifications.